Thank you for joining us for part 2 of our playthrough of Pigsaw. We are the Defenders of the Veil, an actual play 5th edition D&D podcast. As mentioned at the beginning of part 1 of Pigsaw, what follows breaks from the continuity of our regular campaign and may or may not even be canon. My name is Ron, and I will be your Dungeon Master. Joining us for this bonusode is David.
Hi, everybody.
Who's playing Dankin Winebottle. And then we also have Mallory.
Hi, I play Zisan of Tabaxi Druid.
We also have with us today Ricky.
I am playing Pavo. I'm a little barbarian guy.
And with us is Joe.
Well, yeah. Well, I play Orin Black. Oh, shit. Hi, my name is Joe. I play Orin Strongwill, and I thought I'm gonna like the barbarian of Ricky just because of its voice.
So, a little bit of a shake-up in the cast from part 1. We are sticking with the typical Defenders of the Veil approach to continuity and not throwing it out the window, more like tossing it to the side. It is still there. We see it. We are just not going to acknowledge it. These characters, plus a few others, make up what we call our side guild. This guild operates outside the jurisdiction of the Defenders and does not really tie into our main story in any way, so it does not really matter if it is canon or not. We are having fun, and Ricky is getting a break from being the DM. So without further ado, let us continue Pigsaw by Dale Zawada. You can find this module and many others on dmsguild.com, so if you enjoy our playthrough, why not go check it out for yourself? And be sure to tune into our main feed as well if you do not already do so. First, a short recap of what happened in part 1. You woke up shackled to a wall, the ground cold and covered in brown, dried-up blood. You had your armor, but your weapons and gear were gone. Each of you also had a small prick on your arm, and your vision blurred a bit as you felt a burning pain coursing through your body, the effects of a poison your abductor undoubtedly contaminated you with. The dungeon's walls are covered in glyphs, and it is at this point which these glyphs began to glow as a voice spoke to you. Rise and shine, heroes. For so long, you've delved dungeons just like this, killing creatures with swords, spells, and arrows. It's only fitting this is where you meet your end. Your weapons, which you value so much, are in the chest just to the west. But first, you'll need to escape your chains. It's time to see if you're as clever and as strong as you think you are. It's time to play a game. The glow fades from the glyphs. Dankin quickly frees himself via the knock spell and began to investigate the weapons chest, which initiated combat with a bunch of mimics. Easy prey for heroes of your caliber, so you were quickly able to retrieve your gear and some loot too. One item obtained, although pretty, turned out to be dangerous in the end. Yugo donned the cursed helmet without hesitation, which resulted in the immediate crushing of Yugo's head. You managed to remove the cursed item from your friend, but are soon reminded that you are all poisoned. Fortunately, you discover the antidote is nearby. Unfortunately, you had to drink 3 gallons of ale each to neutralize the poison, which resulted with most of you experiencing the lingering effects of the alcohol. By this point, you have obtained 2 skeleton keys, one from the corpse and one from the weapons chest, and have now located an iron door with what appear to be 5 jagged keyholes. You find a 3rd key in an indestructible box that's intent on chopping one's hand off. With a lot of ingenuity and a small amount of wild shape, key number 3 is obtained without so much as a scratch. As we rejoin our heroes, Dankin is about to reanimate the corpse in the pigskin mask, and you have yet to investigate the eastern side of the chamber. If you remember, there are cages suspended from the ceiling due east and a 15-foot wide pit to the southeast. There are also these 2 obvious magic circles in the room, so anyone who would like to give those a look is welcome to give me an Arcana check. And Ricky, I'm going to need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh boy, starting off with all my favorite stuff. How about a 6?
That's perfect. So just like everyone else... Oh, actually, the only person who didn't suffer from the alcohol poisoning was Gutter Snake, who's not with us today. So Looks like everybody has disadvantage on initiative checks for the rest of this
Wait,
dungeon.
was that supposed to be charisma or was that supposed to be constitution?
No, that was charisma. It's weird, but yeah, I'll explain it later.
All right. You don't have to explain to me. I'm just a player.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Well, does anybody have any idea how we're gonna get the other keys from this weird hole?
Wait, where the keys at? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention last time.
No, of course it did not. But that's okay, my friend. Somebody's gonna try to explain to you how to get keys into holes. Or get, well, keys out of holes.
It sounds like something I know how to do. Put a key in a hole. But do we know where the keys are at?
Well, just put your hand in there and you might be able to, like... Is it like opening some... It's getting a key, right? When you put your hand inside of it, you get a key to open the door, right? Or another piece of the key to open the door.
Okay, so you guys already got the key from the box. Zizan had grabbed it and wild shaped down.
Mouse, I think.
Yeah, into a mouse.
Yes.
Okay, but
And-
there is 5 rolls in there that you need to... What do you need to do with that?
Yeah, there's apparently there appears to be 5 keyholes in that door. You have 3 keys now, so you have to locate 2 more. At least that's what your passive insight tells you.
Okay.
Where did we get the first 3 keys at? I was drinking.
Okay, so you got 1 key from this box right here next to Zizan. There was 1 key in the actual weapons chest that had all of your gear. And then you found a 3rd key on the corpse in the middle of the floor.
We check all these drinks and cups.
Well, be my guest if you want to check them all out. I think I'm gonna... Anybody notice this, weird glowing magic symbol on the ground? Well, both of them.
Yeah, we
No.
all see the symbol. But I don't want to stand in it. That's for other people.
Yeah, you
Sure
guys.
you don't want to try?
Anybody who wants to check out the circles can make an Arcana check.
Well, I will go and attempt to make an Arcana check, even though I'm pretty sure they won't yield any results.
I got a 14 with my Arcana check.
Oren got a 17.
Impressive. Okay.
While they're
Well-
doing that, my guy's checking all the cups, moving the cups, pouring the cups out, looking in the cups, looking under the table.
Okay. So, David, you know that those are magic circles. Or Dankin, rather. Surprisingly enough, Oren somehow can determine right off the bat that this big central circle here, the red, orange, yellow one, is an ouchie place. So if you go in there, you will take some damage. As for the other circle, you could tell that it's more like a receptacle, rather, a place where to bring something in, as opposed to either zap it out or destroy it. Does that make sense?
It does. Well, guys, I wouldn't suggest walking into this kind of, like, this orangey thing in the middle. I remember I've seeing it somewhere else, and let's just say it wasn't a good experience. Although this purple thingy seems to be a receptacle of some sort. Well, I don't know how these things works, but I seem to remember having a friend trying to explain it to me once.
What's a receptacle?
It's a thing, where you put things in it, or, like a mug.
Oh, and I'll take all the... Did I find anything in the cups?
No, just a little bit of residue from the ale.
All right, I'll take all the cups and I'll toss them in the blue center of the purple circle, without crossing the line myself.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens at all. There's still 2 areas of the room you haven't explored.
I will attempt to roll a barrel into the middle of the orange thingy while staying far away, just to see if something happens.
The pit and the cages, is that what we've not explored?
Correct.
Well, let's go explore. While he's doing that, I'll go over to the pit down here,
Nothing seems to happen when you roll the empty barrel through there.
and I'll stick my head in.
Hmm.
I'll look. What do I see down inside this pit? I see blood.
Okay.
Are there
Yeah.
bodies?
No bodies.
Yet.
So you could. It's a 15-foot. The pit is 15 foot deep. I don't know why I said 15 across, but it's about 15 feet deep. It's full of needle-sharp darts, rusty razor blades, and other bladed objects. You could make a perception check while you're staring down there.
Sure. My guy's so perceptive.
16, yeah. You see about 10 feet down, another one of the skeleton keys is just kind of lodged in there, just amongst the spikes and blades and whatnot.
How big are these skeleton keys?
Like 8 inches or so, probably. And
They have like holes.
yeah,
Well, I don't want to go into the dumb thing. How far down is it?
10 feet down.
I have a zombie we can lower down in there to go get the key.
All right, here's what we can do. Because I'm a fan of other people taking the risk. We put a rope around the zombie, and then we lower it down. You tell it to grab the damn key, and then we unlower it. We raise it again from the death.
That sounds like the perfect plan to me.
Sounds smart. Real smart.
Whoa. Stop with the smart. Now the real
What?
check is for me to double check my character sheet to see if I have some damn rope.
Well, if you don't, I do.
Oh, I have a hempen rope. All right, so I will tie up a zombie with hempen rope, and then move back a little bit, and lower the zombie in slowly. Wait, where exactly would the key be?
Oh, this guy does not like you at all. He put it right in the middle.
Okay. Oh, that's not as good. Still, it's a zombie. I don't have to care about its feelings. I'll tie the rope to it, and then we can lower it, have it get the thing, and if it survives, it survives. If not, it's not my zombie.
And it's not like I care about the zombie.
Okay, so you send the zombie in. He is going to take some damage from all the spikes and jagged whatnots.
If we tie 2 ropes to him and have another person stand across, they can pull him to the middle instead of letting him hit the thing.
You could try that. I'd allow it with athletics checks.
Now we're talking about something I know how to roll.
So, sorry, what's the plan?
Dankin, make a dex save. Oh, Ricky, you're going to have to make one too.
So I got a 6 on my deck save, and Ricky got a 4.
No, I got a natural 1. I just want to make sure y'all know. Although, wait. Before you extra hurt me, I have advantage, so I didn't get a natural 1. I got a natural 2, which is better.
Okay. Well, that's still,
Yeah. No, I know I fail, but it's not spectacular.
yeah. So darts.
What sucks about your failing and with the natural 2 instead?
Yeah. I have danger sense, so I have advantage on that.
I have bountiful luck. If you had let the natural 1 stand, I could have let you re-rolled it.
Oh, I can't because I have natural whatever.
All right, so Dankin, you take 8 piercing from the dart, and then Ricky, whatever your character's name is, Pavlo, you take 4.
Well, I'm slowly dying again.
Where'd the dart come from?
It came from beneath this torch on the opposite side of the wall. So that's why, so you have the mimic stuffed up against that one, blocking that one, but that one, the southern one, is still unblocked.
So, who's going to help me try to maneuver the zombie to save it from taking damage?
Well, I can certainly try, man.
We're effectively going to tie 2 ropes to the zombie. I'm going to start to lower it, and then you're going to pull it so that as I lower it, it goes towards the middle without dragging across all that crap in there.
Sure. Let's do this.
So you said you wanted athletics?
Orin, make a dex save.
I rolled an 11.
Orin takes 4 piercing damage from the dart.
Oh, damn things. Why don't I always look where I walk? You guys watch for the darts, alright? Or don't. I don't care.
Alright, so let's just have you each make just like that. Or if you want to make an athletics, That's good. So you guys are able to just lower the zombie, and then with Dankin's instructions are able to obtain the skeleton key, and you guys kind of wiggle him back. It's sort of weird because you got to kind of get him, back over to one side while keeping him supported and not falling into the blades, but you get him back, and you now have 4 keys.
Well done, mate. And I fist bump him.
Did that? I returned the fist bump. Did the dart come? How high was the dart when it came across the room? What level?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Okay, Pablo, you wouldn't have taken any damage from that.
How so?
You guys got to be shorter.
I'm as short as I can get.
Yeah, you're pretty short too. You know what? I think you should have. So you got hit by darts like what 3 times?
I got hit by darts a bunch. It's kind of why I made the zombie. It was like, this zombie's going to step in squares before I do.
Yeah, you should have. I don't know. Give yourself like 12 HP. It's because you should have been the darts should have gone over your head.
Let's talk about crawling across the floor, like crawling instead of walking, because if the darts are coming at like 4 foot, or 3 foot, then I can just duck below that.
Now they shoot out from a little hole just beneath where the torch is in the wall. So I figure it's kind of a little bit higher up. All
Okay,
right.
so we have 4 keys. We need to get another one.
Well, I bet the other one's in the cages. We didn't go there yet, so maybe we should check them out.
Yeah. So yeah, why don't you all move over by where the cage is, where you would be then, and once you're past the torch line, and again, you don't have to worry about the northern torch because that mimic corpse is taking all the flack, but just put yourselves where you would be as you begin to investigate these cages.
All right, I'll look
I
around
will-
the cages.
I will start to shake one up to see if something falls of it.
Okay, so real quick, you guys got to stop moving. So you get over by this area, and you see a mangled hobgoblin's body smeared on a torture rack. Above him are hanging cages with the skeletal remains of hobgoblins lining the bases, it would appear. The glyphs on the walls glow. The sight of dead goblins is nothing new to you.
Hey, watch your mouth!
Throughout your journey, you've cut down countless goblins without a thought of their wives, husbands, or children. There's a famous saying in these parts: the only good goblin is a dead goblin. I agree.
I'm not against it.
There is a rustling from inside each of the hanging cages as the goblinoid bones begin snapping together before their fully reformed bodies grab their corroded weapons and burst free from the cages. So I'll need everyone to roll for initiative.
You said I have disadvantage?
Yes, everyone has disadvantage.
With my barbarian stuff that gives me advantage, I'll just roll straight, right?
Yeah.
Because I normally have advantage on those. Barbarian and all.
Okay, it looks like Pavo will be up first.
All right, so are these like undead goblins?
Yeah, they're actually skeletons. They just use the stats of whatever these are.
They drop down right next to me, and I would like to be cool and say something like I'm going to go to a rage. But Pavo is not a very brave goblin, and he will start screaming in terror. Pavo will blindly run in terror around this guy. End up here, thinking he's running away. He'll look up, he'll see another guy. He will bonus action, enter a rage. And the whole time his rage sounds like, yeah! And then he'll make an attack at this guy right here.
All right.
Possibly 2 attacks. And he will use Great Weapon Master on it. Does a 20 hit?
No. Yes.
And that'll be 18 slashing and 3 rage for the first attack. Does a 19 hit? Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Hold on. That's not 18 slashing. 12, 5, 1. That's going to be 18, 19, 20, 21. That's going to be 31 damage for the first swing because I did Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
And the second swing.
Is that 31 total?
For the first swing, yes. That includes all the rage and everything.
Okay.
And then the second swing will be a lot less because I rolled almost minimum damage. So that's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12. 22 damage on the second swing. And that's to this target up here. And the whole time, Pavo's saying, go away, get out!
And it goes away, in a sense, as Pavlo destroys it with his great axe.
Sick. I wish I hadn't taken my bonus action already. Otherwise, I would get another attack, but I did, so I'm done.
Well, you have to rage.
I like to call it cry in terror. I would like to cry in terror.
Nice. All right, Dankin, you're up.
I'm going to firebolt that guy.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, instruct my zombie to defend me from the skeletal hobgoblins. So he's going to get an attack too.
Don't be racist. He said they're goblins. But they look like hobgoblins. Are they skeletal hobgoblins?
Yeah.
Then my DM was racist.
So let me know when you're ready for the zombies. Go.
Yeah, go ahead.
The zombie's going to hit AC 21 for 7 bludgeoning.
So the zombies
on
attack.
that guy.
Okay.
I'm playing him dumb. He's attacking the closest one to him. And he's not even moving.
Perfect.
Even though moving would probably be best for me, but whatever.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes.
All right, that one's dead. So it will be Zizan's turn.
Zizan wants to throw fire at the one hobgoblin that is below her.
Okay.
So she's going to use Bruce Flame. So that's a 23 to hit.
Which hit?
Or an 11 to hit. Am I doing disadvantage?
No, you have the disadvantage is only on initiative roll.
Oh. So 11 fire damage on that hobgoblin.
All right.
I believe that's it for Zizan. She's gonna take a step away from the cage with the hobgoblin and kind of just try to get a little distance between herself and all the deadness.
You don't have disengage though, right?
Nope, that's an attack of opportunity. She just wanted to get away.
Okay.
As you go away, you hear Pablo go, "Don't leave me!"
The zombie tries to swing at you with its rusty sword, and it just doesn't. It whiffs. It's too slow for you.
Zizan attacks that, and she's gonna kind of look at the goblin barbarian with a look like, "Oh, that far? Jeez."
You see Pablo looking at you with sad puppy eyes as he's in pure terror.
Is that your go?
Yes, that is my turn.
Orin.
So, I'll move toward this creature right here and swing my sword 2 times. Try to see what happens. So basically, more than 18 and at least 12 plus 12. Yeah, 12 for to hit on the second one.
So the 23 will hit. The 12 will miss.
And I will use a bonus action called. I will use one of my Battle Master technique, which is called Quick Toss. Right, which I'm trying to display. And I will use one of my hand axe to aim at. Is this a hobgoblin there?
Right there, yep.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna aim at. So 13 to hit.
And a 13 does hit.
Cool. And 6 slashing damage plus 1 superiority dice, which I believe is at the 8 at my level. So 6 plus 2, 8.
Anything else?
Nah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so this hobgoblin by Dankin and the zombie, it's gonna shocking grasp Dankin. There's a 16 hit.
I'm going to use cutting words and we're going to find out. So I'm going to subtract 4 from its attack roll, making it hits an AC 12, which is going to miss.
Okay, that is perfect for that one. Oh, that's just a cantrip. Okay, that works. Yeah, that would be its go. Okay, so we'll do this one here next to Orin and Pavo. That one is... that one's going to be a little bit nasty. And this one is going to cast... How big is a fireball? That's like 20 foot
radius.
Yeah.
So that's half.
Come on now.
Like that. You can get all of us.
Yeah. That's what that hobgoblin is going to do. It's going to cast a fireball, and it's going to use its Army Arcana feature, which when a hobgoblin casts a spell that causes damage or that forces other creatures to make a saving throw, it can choose itself and any number of allies to be immune to the damage caused by the spell and to succeed on the required save. So it'll be
I think you're asking me for a deck save.
Yep, everyone needs a deck save, please.
Well, I'm pretty bad at this stuff.
Eastside got 21.
So I can see the fireball, so then I would have advantage on it. Doesn't matter. Wow.
Dankin got a 17. The zombie got a 10.
Okay, so Pavo and the zombie both fail. Will take 23 fire damage. Everyone else will take half, so 11.
So I'm going to take 11 as well, because I'm raging.
The zombie gets a 13 on his undead fortitude check. The DC was 28, so the zombie is destroyed.
That's so sad. We didn't even have time to give him a name.
You got some use out of them. Now it's the one that's sort of away. I think this one would start heading towards Zizan. This one's gonna do a scorching ray on Zizan. Oh damn, it gets 3 of them. Alright, so the first 2 miss, but the last bolt does hit Zizan square for 4 fire damage.
Ow.
And then skittering out of the busted hole in the northeast is a beast the size of a baby hippo. It has 2 long antennae on its head, a hard shell, and sharp fangs. Then another one emerges from the hiding spot. Their beady eyes look at you, then to your weapons. The glyphs glow once more. For so long you relied on your weapons to save you. Your swords and arrows have taken countless lives. But how good is a fighter without his broadsword? How threatening is a rogue without his blade?
What in the name of Jigsaw keeps talking all this smack on us?
Well, I could punch him in the face to see how extremely strong he thinks I am.
So the giant bug things are like coming at us, or
Yeah.
Yay! It's rust monsters!
You don't know that. Yes, that's what that is.
I described them as dog-sized fleas.
Gross. Alright, is it my turn now?
Yeah, but anyone who wants to, you can make a nature check to know about these things.
I'm gonna be honest, Pavo's an idiot. Even if I rolled high, in my mind he would have no idea what those are.
That's
I have
fair
like
enough.
I have like 8 or 9 intelligence. So I'm gonna go ahead and and I'm in a rage, so I'm extra not smart. I'm gonna go ahead and just attack this guy next to me.
Okay.
Just the whole time. What's that?
I was just gonna say, Dankin, you just know that they're rust monsters.
Just the whole time screaming, "Get out of here! Get away from me! Ah, you should still be dead! I hate undead!" And still great weapon mastering my 2 swings. Does a 17 hit?
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be 24 damage.
Okay, how do you want to kill this one?
If I could just chop it in half, that'd be great.
And that's you like see this blade kind of swing up from the ground and it slices the body in half.
I will step through it, kind of, and come over here to the kitty. As again, I think I'm running away, and then I look up and, oh crap, there's a thing. I'm assuming a 20 hits for 22, 23, 25 damage.
Yeah.
Is it alive or dead?
Oh, that one?
This one right here.
How much damage?
25.
It's still up.
Okay, and I didn't use my bonus action, so then I would like to recklessly attack it, because with Great Weapon Master, if I kill something or crit, I get a bonus attack if I haven't used my bonus action.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm glad I recklessly attacked, because I'm sure like a 6 is not enough, but a 24 is, for 25, 26, 27, 28 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you're just re-slaughtering these things.
And just the whole time, "Nyah!" Now, for your own notes, I hate to give you points on how to kill me, but I do have anything that melee attacks me has advantage this next turn, until my next turn.
Okay. Well, Pavo is done. Alright, and the first one gets to go here. Speed of 40 feet.
Yeah, they kind of haul ass.
So it definitely, well, if anything, it sees that big, beautiful great axe swinging wildly about, and that has gotten its attention as it rushes towards the barbarian.
I feel targeted.
Because you are.
It's
Okay, so it's going to, yes, its antenna. It's just going to try to bite you.
All right.
That with advantage would be a 17 to hit.
Oh, for sure. I have low armor.
Okay, and that does 3 piercing damage.
Do you round up or round down?
Round down.
Okay, so it'll be 1 piercing damage. I have resistance to everything besides psychic,
Okay. And that's going to be its go.
and I'm not wearing armor.
Yeah, it's just going after the blade right now.
Now, that is metagaming. Pavo doesn't know this. Pavo's not smart. He's just going to attack anything anyway, but it's a magical weapon item, so...
Oh, perfect. Dankin, it is your turn.
So the hobgoblin and the 2 rust monsters need to make a wisdom saving throw as DC 16 as I'm casting compulsion. Any one of them that fails on their turn, they're going to be moving west.
Okay, all 3 fail.
They can take their action before they move, but on their turn they have to use all their movement to go west. And after they move, they can repeat the saving throws.
Okay. Anything else for Dankin?
And I am concentrating on that. I am good.
Zizan.
Well, Zizan sees this giant bug in her face, and she's gonna try to splash at it with her claw. So that's a 16 to hit or bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yeah, that hits. For 4. Anything else, Zizan?
Can I use Healing Word? It is a bonus action here, I'll share it.
Yep.
I'm going to use that for Dankin. So that's 7 points of health to Dankin.
And once again, Mallory is my favorite player in the campaigns.
Why?
Because you're the one that gives us hit points.
Don't expect us at the next campaign. Continue on.
All right, Orin, your turn.
So Oren will move right here, use a bonus action, use quick toss, throw a hand axe with his bonus action, see what it does. I've got 15 to hit, and well, does hand axe use strength or dex for damage?
Strength.
So it's gonna be 10 damage for this attack on this creature.
Okay, so it's a 15 to hit.
Yes, sir.
That hits for the 10 damage.
And then I am going to move.
Now,
Right
hold
here.
on. Hold on. So you threw it at him, or did you like swing your weapon at him?
No, I throw it at him.
Okay. Is that a magical hand axe?
No,
Okay. And what else are you gonna do?
I am going to move right over here and use my longsword to hit him twice. 19 and 12 to hit.
Okay. So the 19 hits.
So 19, so it's going to be a total of 13 damages.
Okay. And then how do you want to kill this rust monster? Also, is your sword magical?
No, maybe, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Okay. But yeah, you just killed this guy.
Cool. And that's the end of my turn, buddy.
Alright. Now that hobgoblin gets to go. It's going to begin by attacking the one that has compelled it. So right, yeah, this thing is going to attack Dankin. Magic missiles Dankin for 2, 4, and 5. And then it moves.
I'm going to take a swing at one.
Okay.
I'm going to hit AC 16 with my quarterstaff for 5 bludgeoning.
Noted. And then it steps into that circle, the circle of death, they call it. Oh, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And fail. And now it needs to take some. And, okay, you guys will see this. It takes 14 points of necrotic damage. And then it can attempt to make a save against the spell again.
Yes, DC 16.
Nope.
So he's still under the effects? Awesome.
Now this other rust monster gets to go. And now it sees Orin.
Hey, the other rust monster is also compulsed.
Oh, that's right. So it can't move towards him.
He can take his action, but then he has to move west.
Nope, there's nothing it can do, so it's going to have to move.
Does anything happen when it crosses that glyph on the floor?
No.
Technically, he can now do a dash action to move again and go anywhere he wants. And he does get to repeat the saving throw after he moves.
Yeah, it wouldn't dash. I don't think. I don't see why it would. It will try to save. Nope. No save.
I like this. They're going to move yet further away.
All right, Pablo, back to you.
Why is everything so far? Again, in terror, Pablo runs and accidentally finds himself standing next to this thing. Completely accidentally. And he will accidentally greater Weapon Master strike him. It was a 23 hit for 25 damage.
Oh, yeah. Not
This
looking
is-
too good.
All right, sweet. And he will, again, freaking out. Does 11 hit because I didn't say I recklessly attack him?
You said you recklessly attacked him to begin with, right?
Well, yeah, if you
I
did
said it.
that,
Then it applies to all your attacks on the round.
Okay. All right, then it would be a 21 to hit for 28 damage.
how do you kill that one?
Just eyes closed in a frantic attack. He just slices at it a bunch until it dies.
Right.
I have 40 movement. How far did I move?
I think he only moved about 30.
So then I can come here, yeah?
Uh-huh.
And then since I got a kill, I get a bonus attack. I will come down here accidentally, look up and see there's a thing there, and in terror attack it for 21 for a total of 23 damage.
And how does this one die as it stands in the circle?
I like to think this one gets cleaved in half the other way, so instead of down the middle, across the hips, and then it kind of collapses next to each other in a couple piles.
All right. And I believe that takes us out of initiative.
Yeah, the character's taking a short rest would be great.
I wouldn't argue with that.
Yeah, I know Zizan needs a short rest for sure.
He's a couple, if we're willing to do it.
Yeah, and I'm sure Dankin could use one for some healing. And yeah.
I'll burn some
I'll
hit
be
dice
back.
while we're taking it in.
So when you guys burn hit dice, you're gonna gain extra hit points back.
How much extra?
All the extra.
Which one do
You're
you
gonna heal back a D8.
do? I roll that or do you?
I don't care.
I want you to roll it.
Wah wah. You should have rolled it.
That's fine. I'm happy with one hit dice.
Okay, so you managed to slay those undead hobgoblin skeletons and those rust monsters. And you're kind of taking a little bit of a break as you sort around for loot. Like, their weapons are basically useless. Orin, you notice that your weapons appear to have taken more wear than normal. So that hand axe you threw does -1 on its damage on a hit, and same for your sword.
Okay. Because they're rust creature and they damage my weapons, right?
Yep. But you are able to take a short rest here.
Would you allow mending to fix that?
Since it's only like basically one level of rusting, sure. But if it was 2 or more, then no. But since it's just one level on each, that's fine.
Then I will mend his sword and his axe.
Well, thanks. Very appreciated, comrade.
In one of the cages, you locate the 5th and final skeleton key.
I'm gonna cast Animate Dead to make me a new zombie, if that's okay.
Post it in chat once. You would be able to make a skeleton, as these were, contrary to the token, they were hobgoblin bones. So yeah, if you wanna animate dead and create a skeleton, that's fine.
Pavo, when he sees the skeleton start to form, will go, "Ah, again!" and come over with his axe.
No, he's mine. He's my backup dancer.
You dance? He dance?
Yeah,
You dance?
you guys don't know? I'm the lead singer of a halfling band.
Well, I thought we were singing, not dancing.
Well, that's why I have backup dancers. They dance.
That's true. That totally makes sense.
I'm gonna use Minor Illusion to play the riff from Thriller, and have the skeleton do the Thriller dance.
David, you can have inspiration for that.
I will thoroughly clap and throw a copper at the skeleton's feet.
Z-San is going to clap and cat foot and kind of get into it.
And Pavo has earned inspiration by being Pavo for Pavo's antics.
Oh, I'm also gonna use dancing lights to create glowing orbs that act as disco balls for the scene.
Okay.
Oren turns to the kitty cat and says, "They've got some moves." All I can imagine is that, there's this Jigsaw dude that is like watching us from above, and all he sees is a bunch of idiot like spawning skeletons and having them dance and doing this choreographs and stuff like that. Being like, why don't they take me serious?
Yeah, now that you point that out, it's a pretty good point there.
All right. You have an impromptu dance party. All right. You have 5 keys and a door with 5 keyholes.
Well, how about we try to open the door now?
No, we could have done this a whole lot faster, and I just cast a knock on the door for 5 times.
Why didn't you?
Because I just thought of it.
Well, maybe next time you think faster.
So let's get out of here, guys.
What is so we can get out of the room?
Yes, through the door. Should we all try a key?
Let's each take one and open it at the same time, I guess.
I'm going to
Seems
give
some kind of
Skeleton
way.
a key.
He's gonna try it.
All right. Well, set up your tokens where you would be then. And there isn't a way for all 5 of you to like simultaneously put in the key, be like too close, I think.
Well, then Skeleton's going to have 2 keys.
I think we have to do them all at the same time.
And Dankin's going to have 0 keys.
How about we see what happened with the skeleton first and see if there's nothing wrong that's gonna happen to us.
All right. Skeleton puts in a key and nothing happens.
Well, that seems safe. I try mine.
Yep, nothing happens.
Season's gonna try her key.
That's 3 now?
Yes.
Yep.
Do I have a key? If I have a key, I'll do it.
Okay, 4. That's 4 keys.
And Skeleton's going to turn his other key.
All right, so nobody move.
You can't stop me.
The summoning circle crackles with a dark energy before bursting into flames, smoke filling this side of the dungeon. Through the smoke, you see standing in the summoning circle a ghostly version of the orc that was the corpse you found at the beginning there.
Which became zombie.
Yep, which became zombie. So, but as you see him, though, he is fully healed, his face free of cuts and scars. As the smoke dissipates, you see he is flanked by 4 undead orc warriors, their flesh sliding off the bone. Remember me?
No.
Now, we lowered you down into a pit to get one of these keys.
I will realize he looks a lot like the other zombie and go, hey!
Anybody who wants to can make a history roll.
And that's a sad 7 for me.
I'm a halfling. I did not roll that one.
All right, roll again.
I am awesome, and I got a 24.
Instead.
Okay, anybody else?
I don't.
Season rolled a 10.
Pablo's not concerned.
All right. So to you guys, like, I mean, this is just some orc. He's got it out for you for some reason. Dankin, however, well, you're thinking about it a little bit, and you think you might have fought this guy and some of his cronies outside a cave somewhere a while back.
Hey, I remember you.
Doubtful. To you, I was just another orc in your way. You slaughtered my friends, shooting us with arrows, stabbing us with your blades, even conjuring up magic spells to destroy us. You thought us all dead, but my rage would not let me perish. I came across a pig farmer and his wife who had just enough medicine to save me. I tried to remedy my disfigurement by making a mask from their faces, but I learned human flesh doesn't hold up as well as a pig's. And with this, he pulls out the pigskin mask and slides it over his head. I went to our shamans, who taught me everything necessary to get my revenge. You might have had a chance against my mortal form. But now there is no surviving this dungeon. No chance of surviving Jack Rammer!
Next time I'm turning him into he's going to be a backup dancer.
I'm not going to leave enough, I don't think, like for him to dance naturally.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Am I still at disadvantage? How long does this poison last?
Yeah, the disadvantage goes on.
The disadvantage is till we sober up.
Alright, so
I got
just
it.
straight up roll.
So 6.1 for Oren.
Zisan got 12.
Okay. And one of these orc warriors will get to go first. So it's going to start rushing towards, closest enemy would be Zizan. It swings its great axe, whiffing at the startled kitty with a 7. That's it for it. All right. Dankin, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Compulsion.
Hold on. Okay, how does that work? When I cast Counterspell, it'll be at 3rd level. Do I have to make a roll?
If you cast it at 3rd level, you have to make a roll. If you cast it at 4th level, it's automatically countered.
You know what? It'll just do that. That's easy enough for me.
Then I'm gonna cast Counterspell at 5th level to counter his Counterspell.
Which, for the record, I have a 5th level spell slot, and I was going to counterspell something with it anyway.
That's fair.
So they have to make their wisdom saves.
All right. Who all are you casting it on?
All 5 of them.
You say the DC 16?
DC 16, they automatically succeed if they cannot be charmed.
Okay. Cool. All right, so 3 of them are compelled.
They're going to be moving south.
Okay. Anything else?
That is... Well, no, I'm going to move.
Oh, yeah. And my bonus action is I'm gonna tell Skeleton to attack the undead orcs. So he'll get to move and attack.
All right, Pavo, you will... Oh, yeah, wait for the skeleton.
He's going to swing and hit AC 12.
That misses.
That is not a surprise.
Pavo, you're up.
That's the one he just summoned, right?
Yes.
Pavo will again blindly run after enacting a terror or rage, and will make attacks.
Pavo is in an amazing spot.
Yeah, that's what he does. He runs away. With great weapon master. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Sick. So that's 27?
27?
Oh, yeah. How do you slaughter that thing?
I hit the one next to the cat.
Okay.
And that's just going to be a deep gash that runs from its collarbone to its abdomen, spilling out all of its guts, so that the cat's feet now stink.
Already did. It was
does-
zombified.
The cat, our healer, does 13 hit
Yes.
for 25.
And you slaughter that one as well.
Sick. And that's all I got. Just the whole time. Nah!
Okay. So, that one's still alive and not compelled. So this one is going to come rushing towards Pavo.
No.
And crit fails that attack roll. So because you saw the flesh sliding off the bone already, it just doesn't have enough muscle mass to hold itself together, and it basically collapses in front of you, begging for the killing blow.
Gross.
Yeah, it's still above eye level, but a little bit closer. Zizan, you are up.
Zisan's gonna throw some more fire. She wants to throw fire at this orc guy here.
Okay.
Here goes. A 19 to hit, and then 9 fire damage.
So, how does that work? Like, you produce the flame and then you're able to throw it?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. 19 definitely hits for 9 fire damage.
Sweet. And then that's gonna be it for me.
Why didn't I ever take that spell? Alright, this other orc gets to go. Okay, it will hurl its javelin at Pavo.
No, not the javelin.
Does an 11 hit.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
My surprisingly low armor class is higher than that.
awesome. So then he starts shooting south as he needs to. He has to make the wisdom save, I believe. Oh, and he actually does make it. And that, you notice he doesn't take any necrotic damage as he goes in there. And then is Jock Ramo's turn. He sees Pavo just seeing the damage that you're doing to his cronies. And he's going to cast Dominate Person on Pavo.
I'm sorry for you guys. What save do you want for me to fail?
I have to look it up quick.
I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Okay, so you're gonna have to make a roll.
DC equals 10 plus spell level.
So DC will be 15.
That doesn't look good. Without
what
doing
save?
math, I'm not going to make it.
The save is Wisdom save.
It's only a -1, guys. Don't worry.
I'll save DC.
Spell save DC is 14. You just got it.
Why do I tingle?
Good job.
Told you to change your underwear.
He backs away. Like, still up to your old tricks, I see. And it would be Oren's turn.
This is enough. Oren will move right here. He's gonna move right here and attack this one with his long sword.
Why are you attacking your ally?
What?
I made a skeleton.
I move here then. I'm gonna attack this one right here. So 13 for the first one and 11 for the second attack. And I'm gonna use Accent Church to attack again, just to make sure that maybe I can hit. And that's a 22 to hit, and the total damage is 6.
Okay, so first two miss. The third one does hit for 6 slashing. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, hang on. You get +5, right?
I do.
Alright, so 13 hits for 6, and then the 27 hits for 6, so that does... You got him with the first swing.
Awesome.
So how do you want to kill that orc, undead orc?
I'm just gonna plunge my sword between his, like, literally within his heart.
Okay. Anything else this turn?
I guess that's all for me for now.
Dankin, you're up. Gotta be getting low on those counter spells, boy.
I'm going to firebolt him.
The 11 is going to miss.
And Skeleton's going to run down there and swing his short sword at the orc and hit AC 17.
Okay, and he's gonna do 7 piercing.
7 piercing.
Pavo, it is your turn.
I will recklessly attack this guy. All the attacks. So does a 19 hit?
Yes.
That's going to be a lot. 17, so 7, 8, 9, 30.
Did you get your weapon up? Like, didn't you have extra damage?
No, that's all the damage. It's a 17 slashing and 13 from all that. The Great Weapon Master and Rage is right up there.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
Yep. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
So 31. 61 points of damage.
How do you want to kill him?
I would like to kill him without maiming his body too bad because I want him to be a zombie.
He's actually more of like a spectral type thing. He's not like a living thing.
Oh. Then I will, I want to cut his head off at the mouth.
Okay. All right. Do you have any movement left?
I'm going to check that out. I was right here to here. So I think I can, yeah, that's exactly all. I have 40 movement because I'm above right here. So.
All right.
And then I got a kill, so I'll do my bonus attack. That's going to be for, I'm sure, does a 15 hit?
Yes.
That'll be for 24 damage. I'll hit it softly.
And how do you kill this undead orc?
I'm going to make it my signature, just a bunch of terrified swings, spilling all of its guts on the ground as I freak out and frenzy attack it.
All right. With that, as Jock Rammer's spirit fades, you hear a click from the iron door, and it slides open, revealing a stairwell up to freedom?
I don't like the way you went. Freedom?
Yeah, felt like an unnecessary.
Well, Skeleton's gonna lead the way as we exit.
As you exit, you find yourself standing, like you go through up the stairs and you go through a door, and as you open the door, you find yourselves in the middle of a tavern's common room.
So Matilda's basement?
No, not quite. But like it's a bar and there's people there and everybody kind of just looks at you as you come out of this weird back room that nobody really knew existed, and that's where we're gonna call it.
Nice.
How longer is this? Have we made a dent on this thing?
This is the end.
Oh, so is it over then?
It is over. You guys completed the module.
This is the end. My only friends. The end.
It makes sense though, because like the Saw movies, when they ended, they just kind of showed them getting out of the puzzle, and that was it. There wasn't like a happy ending or anything for them.
You can check out the regular Defenders of the Veil podcast, Spotify/Defenders of the Veil, or anywhere you can find a podcast. Please sure to find us on our social media at Defenders Veil on Twitter, Facebook.com/Defenders of the Veil on Facebook, because that's where it's at, Defenders of the Veil. Be sure to like us in the iTunes store. That'll make us all happy, especially Mal. You want to make Mal happy, she's got babies. And if she's not happy, her babies aren't happy. So give us a like in the Apple store so Mal can be happy and her babies will smile.
Actually, I find that they think it's hilarious when mom's unhappy. So
That's for the likes! Sorry, that was fun to yell. Please don't hate me.
I don't hate you. Come on,
You can hate me a little.
I could never.
I mean, you have to let the hate
Okay,
rise.
What?
Nothing?
The only way that I would hate you, Ricky, is if you stole my husband. Then I'd be upset.
All right, so when you say hate, how much?
You want to find out?
I mean, your husband's pretty rad.
He is. But I knew that first.
I may or may not have quizzed people about what happened.
Right now, there's a dead mimic that's blocking one of the dart traps.
Did somebody stuff a body in front of a trap?
Mm-hmm.
Onyx.
I love Lewis. I see Lewis, I just don't hear Lewis, huh?
No, that's because he never logged out of this game from last week. Every time I've logged in, he's been in here.
Maybe he's just excited.
Yeah.
Are we playing yet? Are we playing yet? Are we playing yet?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yep.
I didn't realize that my pusher talk wasn't on, so I'm a little bit embarrassed that you guys heard me coaching the baby. It's a little embarrassing.
To be fair, I don't think any of us heard that.
Oh, I did. She said,
We thought it
funny,
was the
baby.
cutest. We thought it was a cute thing, so don't worry about it.
yeah.
Oh, that part. Never mind.
I heard the hell out of that, and I won't let that memory go away. So you shut your face, Mallory. Trying to steal my memories.
I'm hoping that was before Craig. What was
If it's not, it's going to be a ringtone.
I think it was before Craig.
It's not a big deal. That's whatever. You just caught me in my natural glory. It's all.
Yeah, so Bonesaw is going to be our trap detector.
Excellent. Good, because I have dynamite, but I didn't really want to send my best friend into.
All right. So what do you guys, any thoughts on the module? I definitely have some, but I'd like to hear what you guys think.
I think it sucks. You
What the heck?
I think it's interesting so far. You can't tell where it's the writing for it's a little clunky.
I like it though. I like the Saw-inspired nature of it. I think it's fun. There's some fun
Yeah,
ideas.
I
It
feel like
was
I
fun.
wasn't paying attention enough to really critique it, but I mean, it sounds cute. I thought that was kind of the deal of it.
I like seeing their D&D versions of like their unique D&D like solutions to traps and stuff. It's quite fun actually.
So back in the day, Gary Gygax did a module, and it was Alice in Wonderland.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, I like a lot of this, and there's parts that I can't really talk about because I haven't gotten to it yet.
Mhm.
Where I've noticed that the writing is a little clunky in my opinion, or like missed particular details. But like I think my biggest critique is like with this drinking challenge, because there is like he doesn't give any sort of timetable in the module. It just says you have to drink 3 gallons each, and then has you do the charisma saving throw to see if you're buzzed or not. Which
Oh.
and that's
Which
why
Charisma is a goofy save for that. That should be con.
that's my thought too. But I think he was thinking either A, you're doing enough con saves already as you are poisoned, depending on how long it takes to get to that point. And B, like, you never have to do charisma saves really for stuff.
Unless you're specifically fighting monsters that invoke them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not well for games that I played in. It doesn't really hasn't really been all that common.
Yeah, so I guess the main critique that we've had then is like it seems pretty innovative and interesting, but it could maybe use a little bit more like a second pass on like the details of stuff. So like a little bit more detailed direction for the DM and stuff. And maybe like, a little bit more attention paid to the specifics of the traps or
Hey,
the
people.
traps and
Good
solutions.
night.
So, what did you guys think of this module? I know, like, you missed parts at the beginning of it, but I think I did a good enough job kind of explaining how that went.
I want to kill Pigsaw.
Something that always annoys me about modules, and Wizards of the Coast does it too, is they give room descriptions, and then in the room descriptions, they don't include things that are things. Like, there's a table in the room, and there's a secret compartment in the table. Well, tell the players in the room description that there's a table in the room, so they know it's a thing and to go to it. This module did the same thing. Ron had to several times go, I don't know why they didn't mention this.
Yeah, like
That's my number one complaint about the module. It's fun otherwise.
Yeah, I think you did a pretty good job with the descriptions and the voices, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, voices were nice.
Yeah, I mean, with the room description, it describes everything in this room except for those 2 magic circles. But yeah, so that got left out. And there's a couple other things in here too that just didn't, like, I talked about this already, the whole having to drink 3 gallons of ale. And I did some math. Like, I started putting some thought into it because all it says in the module is it has the description thing that I read, and then it just goes right to a charisma saving throw for over drinking ale.
Which is goofy.
Yeah, my first thought, of course, is why isn't it a Constitution save? And then I started thinking about it more because, like, if I'm at a bar or something, I'd probably put away like maybe like 2 or 3 beers in an hour. I don't know. I mean, if I was trying, how long would it take for a person to drink 3 gallons of ale?
How many liters is that? How many liter is a gallon?
So I actually had this. Well, I've got it down.
About 3. It's about 3 liters.
So it's basically
3.78. 3 3/4.
Shit.
Excuse me. Google says that 3 U.S. liquid gallons is equal to 11.3 liters.
That's a lot of beer.
Yeah. And 3 gallons of beer translates to 384 fluid ounces, which would then turn into 32 12-ounce beers.
Here we go. Here's the best way to do it. Joe, when you buy milk at the grocery store, what sizes do they come in?
2 liters.
Is there a bigger one?
4 liters.
Is there a bigger one than that?
No.
4 liters. 4 liters is right about the same size.
Yeah. So it's you're drinking 3 4-liter things of milk.
Just thinking about somebody drinking all of that beer is making my stomach hurt.
Well, if that's making your stomach hurt, think about this. The unofficial world record holder for most beer consumed in one sitting is Andre the Giant, and he drank 119 beers in 6 hours.
That's disgusting.
I mean, he's gigantic, Andre the Giant, and that's 6 hours. I mean, he had time to kill.
So because of him, they came up with the measurement for putting people out, anesthesia.
Did you watch the Andre the Giant biography that was on a couple weeks ago?
No, I will when I find it.
This McMahon said one of his favorite things about telling people about Andre the Giant is he could make stuff up about Andre and people would believe it. He once told some people that Andre the Giant had 83 teeth and people believed it.
Makes promotions easy.
So okay, you brought up milk and gallons of milk. Did anybody know somebody stupid enough to try to drink a gallon of milk in 30 minutes?
Yeah, you throw up. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends do that. They're like, "Oh, we're not gonna get sick." Yeah, it was gross. It's not fun. They picked chocolate milk. Ugh.
That's
Gross.
terrible. But no, I mean, some of the things in here, like with these, the circles that aren't mentioned, and then like their description, like it says in here, there are 2 visible magic circles in the dungeon. This is an explanation, like environmental traps, basically. It's like there are 2 visible magic circles in the dungeon. Arcana DC 15 will fill in magic users on what the circles hold. And then tells about the circle of death, the big one in the middle. And then when it gets to the summoning circle, it just says the circle in the northeast is used in the finale of the adventure. When the 5th and final skeleton key is inserted in the iron door, the spiritual form shows, but it doesn't give me anything to say to the players, like as a description. The magic user knows this is some kind of a summoning circle, but like, give me some words, man.